Welcome, Dungeon Masters and players. Today we will be entering the gauntlet. It's the third in a series. The first two were third level champions 2014 versus 2024. That will be linked in the description below. And the fifth level video where they were at fifth level fighting each other will also be linked. This time they were at 11th level. So there's a little bit more going on. Mainly action surge, and they have 3 attacks per round, but with action surge they have 6. So let's see how this plays out and start the fighting. Okay, this is indeed round 1. Our 2 champions are on a boat. Let's say they're going to Neverwinter, and they are sailing along. Along the voyage, there are some sea elves, maybe a sage, some sunbathers on the top, up near the captain. Smooth sailing so far, except our 2 champions. This is Farah, our 2014 champion, and Connie, our 2024 champion. They found a barrel of rum and have been drinking it quite heavily, and have gotten into a argument over fighting prowess. They're determined to settle this with proof of arms. So, but before we begin, let's go into the 2014 champion and see what she has in her bag. Pretty good AC, +1 chainmail, and took the defense fighting style, 18 AC, 126 current hit points, 20 strength, 18 con. They were taking ability score increases using point buy. In addition, she has second wind, which is 1d10 plus fighter level, which will be 11. She also has action surge, so this is the ability to take 6 attacks on 1 round, once per short or long rest. An extra attack will give her 3 attacks normally. Remarkable athlete. Add half your proficiency bonus to any strength, dexterity, con check. It doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. So this will be a +2 on these, and this is going to come in handy. She'll be making a lot of con saves. And then lastly, beginning at 9th level, you can reroll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, you must take the new roll. So how does the 2014 version, which is pretty simple, even with a few things, main things to remember: 2014, 3 attacks per round, action surge. With 2024, there's a lot more going on, so I've written everything down. From her being a human, she has heroic inspiration once per day. So it's inspiration, and you must use the new roll. So this is not that good for crit fishing. Let's say you rolled an 18 and it hit. You wouldn't want to roll this to crit fish, because if you rolled a 13, that would be your die roll. For taking a soldier background, she gets Savage Attacker, and Savage Attacker is basically a chance to reroll your dice damage once per turn. Pretty nice feature. Speaking of damage and weapons, she also is using a +1 maul, and if you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a con save, DC 8 plus the ability modifier, that's strength, +5, 13, and your proficiency bonus. So at level 11, that's 4, 17 DC con save. And on a failed save, the creature has the prone condition. Also, tactical shift: when you activate your second wind with a bonus action, you can move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So this could come in very handy, and in fact, depending on how this fight's going, even if you don't need to use second wind, you might want to use it just to get this ability. At ninth, indomitable. If you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it with a bonus equal to your fighter level. So in this case, it's plus 11. You must use the new roll, and this is only once per long rest. Tactical Master. So you can replace, say, I have Topple now. You can replace the property with the push, sap, or slow property. I just noticed that I don't see Topple on here. So if you've picked push or sap, it still could be interesting, very interesting. Add a little complexity to it. Lastly, the thrill of battle drives you toward victory. During combat, you can give yourself a heroic inspiration whenever you start your turn without it. So, at least in the first round, our hero is going to start with 2 inspiration dice, one from a human background and one from the heroic warrior class ability. Let's get into things a bit and roll initiatives. Let's see. Make sure we're set. We are. We're good. Let's have Connie roll first. She gets advantage because of her 3rd level ability. She's got a 16 and a 13, so she'll keep the 16. Let's see how Farah, our 2014 champion, does. Initiative. Ooh, she got 19, so she did win. And she's going to come over, action surge, and try to hit Connie 6 times with the maul. Let's see how things go. So these are mauls +1 and +1 chain armor. I don't think these are out of bounds for level characters. 15 will miss. 12 will miss. 24 will hit for 11. That's 3 attacks. 14 will miss. 18 is on the nose for 15. So a little bit of jitters maybe. Yeah, she's not swinging well. Okay. Let's actually remove this token markers from earlier. Okay, Connie's going to swing back now. 6 maul attacks. She has 2 advantages in her pocket to start. That's the heroic warrior, and also from her human, she has once per day heroic inspiration. Each fight is going to start at the end of a long rest, assuming a long rest. So 6 small attacks. 18 is going to hit for 9. She's going to use her savage attack once per round to re-roll that damage dice. Okay, stayed the same. Didn't do anything, but still, it's kind of a nice feature once per turn. All right, so that is 1 attack. Second attack. 16, she's going to use her inspiration from Heroic Warrior. 18 hits for 14. So one thing I've already missed is she needs 2 con saves. So I'm using roll 20, and I would highly recommend it if you're using a VTT. It does have macros to use a con macro because with Topple or any of these other abilities, mainly with Topple, I think you're going to be rolling a ton of con saves for creatures. So this will be for the first attack. Okay, she made that. This will be for the second. She missed that, but she's going to use her ability to reroll once per long rest. She also missed that, so she is now prone. So now all of Connie's attacks now will be at advantage. 21. So she's going to roll twice just to see if she can score a crit. 16 off of that. Okay, that's 3. 28. No need to re-roll. She'll keep it. That's 5 attacks. And then the 6th, 17 re-roll. 23 for 16 more. So Pharaoh's not feeling so well. She's going to take a second wind, in fact. So D10 plus level. 3 plus 11 is 14, even 70. And she's going to swing 3 times with her maul on Connie. 19 will hit for 15. It's going to be 18 also hits for 13. Third one. 18 also hits for 14. So things are pretty even right now. Connie's going to use her second wind, D10. That'll be plus level 14. And she's going to swing 3 times. And she is going to use her heroic warrior to have advantage. And also keep that human inspiration in her pocket, which she kept. So first attack, maul. 11, she'll use the heroic inspiration. 23 for 9. Also use the savage attack to see if she can change that damage. 14 it does. It turned a 9 into a 14. Okay, second attack. She's going to use that human inspiration. That turned that into a crit for 20. And she has one more attack. Oh, actually, I'm already missing con saves. Let's see. 2 con saves. First. Okay, even with the proficiency bonus, she would have been prone. Doesn't really change things for the second attack. She got a crit anyway. So, but we're gonna mark her prone. She's prone now. This third attack is at advantage. 14's gonna miss though. Okay, she's gonna use half her movement and stand up. Swing back 3 times. Not on 1 on the die is gonna miss. Crit will definitely hit for 18. Third attack. Ooh, 2 crits, 20. Nice. All right, so 29 and 36. 3 maul attacks from Connie. 23 for 14. 22 for 12. Possible she could end it here, and she might want to. 17 is going to miss. All right, so Farah at 10, Connie at 29. 3 maul attacks. 13 will miss. 24 will hit for 9. 20. Third maul attack will miss. Okay, so Connie's swinging back. 17 will miss. 26 will hit for 14, and the fight is over. So the first round, our 24 champion has won. Pretty close fight though. See, I feel like I missed a con save or two. Kind of highlights how difficult it might be if you were running, say, a party with 3 melees. I don't know. It could. There's a lot going on, even with the champion at 2024. All the con saves. Of course, it'd be easier with the players. They will remind you repeatedly if you do miss something. But that is the end of round 1, and Connie has won. Farah, though, is not discouraged. She will be back for round 2. And let's move to that map. Okay, this takes place in a familiar spot, a tavern. Our 2 eternal champions have entered. Into the bar. Let me fix her hit points back up. And take off this. It's a lively tavern. It's actually ran by a group of goblins. This is the waitstaff. This gentleman here is the owner. His wife is the bartender. And there are a few other adventurers around, like our champions. Maybe a monk. priestess, maybe even lady of the night. So they're all drinking whiskey, mead, ale, and an argument does ensue. So Connie and Farah are once again um, at odds. Let's have Farah go first and turn order this time. 12, and Connie, the 2024 champion, is rolling with advantage. A 10. It turned that into a 17, so at third level ability, it's very nice having advantage on turn order. Also, this will become very helpful when in a party. You want your 2024 champion to be high in initiative. Um, so this is 2024 version. This is Connie, and our 2014 champion is Farah. So similar sort of opening, 6 small attacks, and Connie does have both of her inspirations from the 10th level ability and from her human racial traits. So the Maul 1. 13, she's going to use her heroic inspiration from her champion class. Turns that into 8, which she's going to reroll the damage dice with her savage attack. Okay, turned a 9 into a 14. Now, Farah needs a con save. 16 plus 2, that's half her proficiency bonus. So it's 18 she's going to make. It's 1 attack, 2nd attack. 14, using her other inspiration from her human background, she'll reroll and also miss. Attack 3 misses. Attack 4 is a crit for 25. I need another con save. Okay, flying colors. 19 made it. 5th Maul. Nat 1 on the die will miss, and the 6th one will miss. So a lot of misses. Maybe the whiskey is taking its toll. So Farah is going to come on to Connie with 6 small attacks of her own. 17 misses. 25 hits for 13. So the champion is almost uniquely positioned to fight another champion with the advantages on the con saves and also the ability for the reroll. Let's see, it's 2. 3rd hits for 12. 4th also hits for 14. 5th, it's a nat 1, will miss. 11 also misses. Okay, so now we're down to 3 Maul attacks. Connie has 1 inspiration starting at the end of her turn. Every turn she doesn't have inspiration, so she has 1, which she will use if needed. 3 Maul attacks. 14, she's going to use it now. Reroll. 17 misses. 2nd Maul attack. 14 misses. 16 also misses. Farah, 23 for 12. 2nd, that 1. 27 for 16. So not many crits so far. And I did need... Yeah. No, I'm good. Okay, 3 Maul attacks. Inspiration up again. A 25 for 11 will hit. So I need a con save. 15 plus half proficiency will make. 2nd attack. 15, and she's going to use that inspiration at the beginning of each turn here. Reroll. 16 misses. 3rd attack also misses. So tough rolls for both, but it's a war of attrition. 3 from Farah. 23 for 10 will hit. Yeah, no, okay, we're good. Trying to keep track of my con saves. Let's see. 23 for 10. 14 will miss. 27 for 11 more. So the fight is progressing. 3 maul attacks from Connie onto Farah. Inspiration again if needed. 13, she's going to use it. 11 will miss. Second attack is a crit for 21. It's going to be... And a third. Oh, she needs a con save. 12 will miss. She's going to use the reroll ability once per long rest. Okay, so she's prone right now. So this third attack is coming at advantage. It's 11. Okay, it turns it into a crit. So 24. Okay, so Farah on her turn is going to use her second wind, D10 plus 11. It's only a 1. It's 12. 43, and swing 3 times. 21 for 11. Ooh, a crit for 18. Could finish it right here. 14 misses. So Connie with 3 hit points left. She is going to use her second wind as well. D10 plus 11, 8, 19, 22 hit points back, and then swing 3 times, hoping to finish it this round. And she has inspiration. Start of each round, if she doesn't already have it. She'll reroll. 20 for 13. Okay, con save. It's plus 2. That's going to fail. So she's prone right now. 2 maul attacks. 2 more at advantage. 16 would miss, but with advantage. 13 does miss. Third one, 23 for 14. Let's get rid of this X. Okay, so Farah is trying to finish off Connie. 3 maul attacks. 12 will miss. 25 will hit for 15. 7 hit points left. And let's see if she does. She does. So this fight is over, and we're evened up in a battle of our champions. So this time, Farah emerged victorious, but Connie is undeterred. The bartender was betting, taking bets from the crowd, and it looks like our Lady of the Night has won the pot. So that was round 2. Let's clear turn order and go to round 3. Okay, round 3 is taking place outside of the residence of this gentleman, a very burly, handsome dude, and the 2 ladies are vying for his attention, and they are getting into a brawl. He lives in this hobbit-esque home. This is Connie, the 2024 champion, and this is Farah, the 2014 champion. So this is our third best of 3 to see who wins. Let's have Connie roll initiative first. She is at advantage. 19, 13. She'll take the 19, obviously. And Farah, 18. So pretty close, but Connie is in the lead on initiative. So she's going to swing 6 times. 2 inspirations in her pocket, 1 from the human background and then 1 from the fighter at 10th. First small attack at 12. Let me bring him back up to full health. It's 12. Not sure if I mentioned, there's some disparity between Connie having 120 at 11th and Farah at 126, but it's okay. Farah will need a con save here. She misses. She's going to use her reroll, that 9th level ability. 16 plus 2 for half proficiency. She does make it. That was attack 1. Attack 2. It's a 21 for 12. Another con save. So you can see why having something like a macro is very helpful for creatures. 17 makes it. Third attack. 21 for 12 more. Fourth attack. Oh, another con save. 18 makes it. Fourth attack. That is a crit for 16. Sorry, the math is getting 74. Okay. Let's see, I think it was our fifth. Sixth attack. 23 for 12. Not going to give her a con save here because if she goes prone, she's just going to use half her movement to stand up on her turn anyway. So I need 12 more off, though. Okay, so she's done quite a bit. Farah coming at her at Connie with 6 mauls, 27 for 11. Second, 13 will miss. 13 will also miss. A lot of 13s. That's 4 attacks. 27 will hit for 15. And last attack, 13 will miss. Ooh, counting 4 13s. Roll of dice sometimes. Connie, 3 more mauls and 2 inspirations in her pocket. She's going to re-roll that. 14 is a miss. Second, 18 to hit for 16. Need a con save. 14 plus half her proficiency bonus still won't hit a con save of 16. So she's prone. This attack is at advantage. Reroll that for advantage. So she did hit. Okay, so Farah on her turn is going to use her second wind, D10 plus level. It's 11. And swing 3 times. 23 hits for 13. 17 will miss. 15 will also miss. Connie, with an inspiration from the level 10 ability, will reroll if a miss. I hit the regular maul. Let's keep it. It's first attack. She's going to reroll it. Turn that into a 19. So I need a con save. 11 plus 2, she's going to miss it. She's prone. The next 2 attacks will be at advantage. 27. Let's give her another shot just to see if she gets a crit. She does not, but 14, so 11. She's got one last shot at advantage. Okay, and that crit will finish her off. She has 11 hit points left. 27 will do it for sure. So far it's gone 2-1 in favor of our 2024 champion. But we'll be off to a different venue for the next map. Bloodied but undeterred. 2014 is ready. And let's clear the turn order. And round 3 is in the book, so to speak. So round 4. It's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be each individual champion versus creatures. Let's set the stage. Where are they? What's happening? This is, by the way, this is a nice animated map on Roll20. There's a fire going there. Looks like some kind of a festival. butterflies, some smoke coming off this grill. Everything smells very good. And there's some people cooking out, adventurers here. Other fair attendees, even a pair of monks. But and our two champions. So the younger champion, Connie, the 2024 version, and the older but still effective 2014 champion, Farah. The aromas have attracted the attention of two ogres, however, and they were approaching, and our champions are called on to get into battle. So let's go with Farah first, and let's get into turn order. In 18, this is an ogre chieftain. He's got a 10, and he's with an ogre. Ogre has a 2, so just to give you guys an idea of CR levels here, the ogre is 2, and the ogre chieftain it's a 7. So 9 total CR versus our level 11 champions, respectively. All right, so again, Farah is first up into the fray, 2014 version. So she's going to move first, move up, and move up. And she's going to swing 6 times on the ogre chieftain, hoping to get some crits and really wear him down. He's a lot stronger, obviously. 117 will hit for 9. Okay, so the ogre champion, though, he does have a few things in his bag. And he is going to, yeah. Use a legendary action. Let's see. He's going to use this first. He's just going to take a free spiked club attack that's 2 actions. 15 is going to miss. Okay, so that was 1 attack. Second attack from Farah. That's a crit for 24. Okay, big damage there. Third, 18 for 14 more. Fourth, ooh, another crit for 19. Fifth, 16 is on the nose, 8 more for 40, and the last attack, 25 for 13. Wow, okay, so very impressive damage. The Ogre Chieftain is going to try to knock her unconscious with a Skull Crush. Does miss, and he does make 2 attacks. Spike Club hits for crit. We're using average damage. 14 and 4 doubles is 28. That's his turn, and the Ogre, let's see what he's got. Just 1 Great Club attack. So 12 is going to miss. Now it's Farah's turn again, and she is going to swing 3 times on our chieftain. 27 for 11. Second, 13 will miss, and a 12 will also miss. The chieftain is coming back, and actually, let's have him have done a club on one of those attacks as a legendary action. So he'll be taking 3 of these. This is his legendary action that's going to hit for a crit. It's 28 more. 13 will miss, and a 10 will miss. So he's gotten 2 crits so far with his club, but Farah's still in pretty good shape. The Ogre is going to swing with his Great Club. 24 will hit for 13. And Farah wants to start finishing things off, but she's going to take a second win first, D10 plus level, 16. Swing 3 times on the chieftain, 14 will miss. 13 is also going to miss. 20 will hit for 9, so the combat is continuing. And the chieftain is going to do this. He can bark a command, so up to 2 allies within 30 feet. The ally can make a attack as a reaction with disadvantage on the attack roll. Okay, so this will be an attack with at disadvantage. 15 will miss, and that was his legendary action. Let's see if he can hit with 2 spiked great clubs. 11 will miss, 18 will hit. That's going to be for 18. Okay, the ogre is going to take a shot. That was a reaction shot from the boss, gave him an attack at disadvantage. Great club for 20 will hit for 13. So Farah needs to start making, take one of these guys down. She's going to try to chieftain down. He's low. 23 for 11 will take him down. So he is out of combat. And we're on to the ogre. She has 2 more attacks left. 17 will hit for 9. Third attack. 23 for 7. And ogre is champion against ogre. Great club. 7. One on the die will miss. 3 maul attacks. 17 hits for 12. Second. Ooh, a crit. Okay. 17 and 9. 26. 5 hit points left. Let's see if she finishes them with this one. She does. So both ogres are now gone, and the festival attendees can come back and eat their various meals and beef. And Sphera has saved the day. 2014, victorious. Let me go back up and bring these 2 dudes up to snuff on their hit points. 14. Let's see. Take a drink of water as well. Maybe something stronger. Okay, so this is our 2014 champion now into the fray. So his 3rd level ability to have advantage on initiative can come in very handy in just overall. So she's going to roll advantage with initiative. 17. She's going to keep the 17. And let's see if let me bring her back up to full hit points too. 120. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Ogre Chieftain, let's roll his initiative. 4. Ooh, 2 4s. Okay, so the ogres are having a rough day at the office. Let's see, so she has the ability to knock things prone. But she's also realizing that action surge is probably best used on this boss in this situation with just 1 character. So she's going to try 6 small attacks. She has 2 inspirations in her pocket. 21 for 15. 99. Now, our boss needs an ability score, a constitution save, which he failed. Now, he does have a legendary action. Twice per day, he can choose to make it, and he will. So that was 1 attack. Second attack, she's going to use her inspiration to reroll. 21 for 13. He's going to make another con save. He also failed, but he's going to use his 2nd legendary action to pass it. 3rd attack. 20 for 11. So he already needs 3 con saves. All of his legendary resistances are gone. He made it. 4th maul. 19 for 12. fifth. Actually, he needs another con save. So you can see how this might slow things down a bit. He also made that. So this is fifth, 23 for 9. He needs another con save. So this is 5 con saves so far. And he's made these, but he's already used his legendary resistances. Last Maul, 22 for 11. So one more con save. Now this won't matter on the last attack with just one combatant, because he's just going to use half his movement to get up even if he failed it. So he's up now, and he's going to try to hit Pharaoh with a special ability. This is a Skull Crush. It does damage, but will also potentially knock her unconscious. 20 does hit, so it does 18 damage, and she needs a DC 18 con save. Let me double check this. DC 16 con save, yeah. Okay, she made it. She's fine. She's not unconscious. And he gets one more of those swings, though. 14 is going to miss, and now our ogre is going. Just a great club. 18 will hit for 13. Okay, so Connie's wanting to put the chieftain down for sure. 3 maul attacks. She has 2 inspirations in her bag. That heroic warrior starts at the beginning of each turn. She does not have inspiration. 19 will hit for 15. Did not need it. Need a con save. Okay, he failed it, so he is now prone. These next 2 maul attacks are at advantage. 13 would have missed. This is a reroll for advantage. 15 will hit. And the third, 23 for 12. He has 1 hit point left. And let's see if he recharges with the ability. 4. No, he does not. So these will just be 2 club attacks. 10 and a 12 will miss. Let's actually add 1 in because I didn't use this legendary action. 13 also misses. And so that was before. After, yeah, let's hold that. Ogre is going to try a great club. 15 will miss. Now our boss is going to use another legendary action. And actually, no, that costs 2 for him to use the great club, so he's good. Ogre's gone. Connie is determined to put down the chieftain. 3 maul attacks. 28 for 14. He had 1 hit point left. That will definitely end his afternoon. And now she has 2 against the ogre. 20 for 12. Okay, now the ogre now needs a con save. Does make, and 1 more maul. 20 for 16 more. So you can see I think I've probably made, between the boss having some rider effects and her, I may have made 12 more rolls than I did with the 2024 champion so far. Let's see. Ogre. Great club. 17 misses. 3 maul attacks from Connie onto the ogre. 28 is a crit for 15, so this fight's just about wrapping up. 21 for 15. Yeah, it actually owed 2 con saves. Okay, so the first one would have missed. The second one actually would have been with advantage. We'll hold it. Keep the third at advantage. 21 for 13. Let's just see if she crits to win it out. She does. So there was 1 hit point left at advantage because he was prone. So both ogres, overkill. So the player versus player combats were fairly tight. That ended up 2-1. The PvP, both our 2014 and our 2024 won their battles. Some of this was a bit of luck on the dice roll, though, but they both came through victorious. And we will head to our fifth map. They're enjoying the fruits of their labor. Some good food and drink with good company. And with that, that is the end of round 4. We'll go to round 5. Okay, so round 5 is going to be a little bit different. Round 5 is going to be our heroes combined, the two of them, against creatures. So what's our setup here? They are in a market. This is a nice map. I think it's Chapaku. It's a Mesopotamian. Sorry, Mesoamerican, I think, theme map. They're in a market. There are various individuals looking for trinkets, maybe spell components, various things. There's a wizard. So the market, though, has come under threat. There's a group of former soldiers who were extorting the shop owners, and they have implored Connie and Farah to help them out. This is Connie, our 2024, and this is Farah, our 2014. So at this juncture, this might get interesting because we, as a party, would want Connie to win initiative so that she could go around and knock these people prone so that Farah could come in and swing with advantage. This is our champion. He's a pretty strong guy. These are two knights. They look very capable with weapons. And what are their CRs? Let's see. The knight has a CR9. I'm sorry, the champion and the knights each have a CR3, so it's 15 total CR, still versus our level 11 champions. And let's get started with initiative. So let's see if things work out for the good guys. We're going to have Connie roll first with advantage. Okay, she's got an 18 and a 3. She's going to take the 18, obviously. We'll have Farah roll next. An 11. Let's also bring everyone up to speed. Okay, champion is third. He's got a 20, so he's going to be leading. Our knight has a 16. Third knight has a 13. Okay, so let's see if this helps us out at all. Might help out a bit. We'll see. Champion, again, very burly guy. He is seeing Connie right next to him. He's going to swing 3 times with a great sword. Yeah, okay. And he can reroll a failed save twice per day. 11 misses, 21 hits, and we're using average. That's 19. Let's roll that third. 24 also hits, so off the bat, 38 damage. Let's see. Wow, good shot. 82. So Connie is determined to put this guy down there, both swinging 6 times with mauls. She has 2 advantages, one from her human background and then one from her 10th level ability. First small attack, 14. She's going to re-roll that with the 10th level ability. 17, though. I think that's still under it. It is. That's 1. Okay, so a nat 1, I always roll. It's going to be a straight miss. No re-roll on that. So that's 2 misses. Third, 12. She will use her human ability to re-roll. 26 for 10. Okay. So let's see if he makes his con save. He failed it, but he does have the legendary resistances, Indomitable, re-rolls a failed saving throw. So he's going to re-roll that. He's also going to fail it, though. So he is now down. Let's see, that is 10. And Connie is going to peel away and come up to this knight. These squares are a little bit off. It's okay. This is pretty close fighting, so if they're close, they're going to be swinging. And she's actually, yeah, just going to peel around him and hang there. Now she'll take a opportunity attack at disadvantage from this guy because he is prone. Ooh, he critted. No, he didn't. Turn that crit into a hit of 19, though. So Connie's not doing so well. Wow. Okay, so Connie has taken 3 attacks on the knight. She's going to swing once at the, at the champion. She swung 3 times, and she's going to swing 3 times at one of the knights. So at 12, she's used her inspirations this round. 12 will miss, 19 will hit for 15. And she's going to swing again. 24 for 16, except the knight needs a con save. Okay, the knight failed the con save. Yeah, actually, that first one is going to miss. You could parry it, so it's only the second roll. So she's going to take 16. I'm going to just mark off 3 more. And 1 more. So this knight is also prone. And this last maul attack is going to be at advantage. 22, she'll roll another die to see if she gets a crit. She does not, but that is 13 more. Okay, so 2 prone targets, but the knight is going to stand up on her turn and swing. 2 attacks on Connie, a miss and a miss. The other knight's also closing with Connie. Pardon me. 2 great sword attacks. Wow, a bunch of ones. 19 will hit for 10. 53. Okay, so let's see if all of this topple action can come into play here a little bit. So our champion is toppled. Farrah's coming in. 6 maul attacks, all of these at advantage. 16, I'm going to re-roll twice for each of these. 16 will miss and 11 will miss. Second attack, a 12 will miss, and that's a crit. That's 2 attacks, 18. Third attack, 24. We're still rolling doubles just to see if we get crits. 13. That's 3. 4. 18 will hit. Okay, take the 10. Fifth. 17 would miss, but she's at advantage, so 17 also misses. Last attack. 11 will miss, so 24 will hit. So it's turned a bunch of these attacks that would have missed into hits. With that, the champion, though, is going to stand up, and he has a second wind that heals him for 20 points. That's once per short or long rest, so he's at 93 now. And he is going to actually, yeah, he's going to play smart. He's going to try to take Connie out. 27 for 19. 13 will miss. 19 will hit. That's 38 total. 15. Okay, so things are getting very dangerous. Connie is going to use her second win. That's a D10 plus level. 2, that's 13 back. 28. And she's going to try to finish off the knight above her first. She's got that 10th level ability, Heroic Warrior, for inspiration if she doesn't start. So she'll use that, turn that into a crit, and actually finish her day. So one of the knights is gone. She's going to actually focus on the... Yeah, she's going to focus on the champion. So the maul, 25 for 13 hits. He has a save coming his way. He missed, and he's already used 2 of his resistances. So all attacks from our heroes, if they choose to attack the champion, will be at advantage. Third maul attack. 12 would miss. Not 1 does miss. Let's see. This knight is out of the action. This knight's coming down. 2 greatsword attacks onto Connie. Ooh, 22 hits for 10. 25 hits for 20 more. That's 30. Ooh, so Connie is actually out of action. She's already used her second wind, so she's doing death saves coming up. So everything lies on our hero, Farah. She's going to swing, though, 3 times on the champion with advantage. 24 for 15. 13 reroll, though. 18 does hit for 13 more. 52. Third maul attack. 14 would miss. Reroll 18 hits for 13. Okay, so he can't use that second wind again, so he's in pretty bad shape himself. He's going to swing at Farah. 3 great sword attacks. Less than half. When he has less than half hit points, his damage gets lowered. 24 hits for 10. No, 12. 20 hits for 12. He's on a good roll. 36 points of damage. So that brings her down to 90. Connie needs a death saving throw. Okay, she's got 1 positive. The knight's moving down. 2 greatsword attacks onto Farah. 15 will miss. Ooh, a crit. It's 20. 20 more. Wow, these guys are really good NPCs, guys. If you need some humanoid creatures, the knight and the champion, I think they're both in regular monster manual. Farah's going to try to finish off the champion, sensing a lot of danger here. He's up. He's no longer prone. Maul will miss with a 1. 23 will hit for 10. Let's roll the second one. 25, so it's 22 more. 17. Champion is going to swing 3 times with a greatsword. 19 hits, 15 misses, 14 misses, so it's 12. 58. Connie needs a death save. She's made 1. She's got a crit. So in my way I play it is, if you roll a nat 20, you come up with 1 hit point. So she now has a hit point right now, and she's back into the fray with 1 hit point. The knight, though, is going to, let's see if she's going to pick up poor Connie, who just came back with 1 hit point. 1 to 2 Connie, 3 to 4 Farah. Okay, Farah coming your way. 2 greatsword attacks. She might be back in Davy Jones's locker shortly. We'll see. 14 misses, 15 misses. So up with 1 hit point. Farah is going to try 3 maul attacks on our champion. 14 will miss. 21 for 10. Let's see if the third hits. Okay, so it's 24. He only had 17 hit points, so the champion is now gone. Okay, crucial death save by Connie to come back up with 1. Champion's out of action. Connie is going to turn to the knight. 3 maul attacks. 20 for 12 will hit, and I need a con save. 12's going to miss, so she is now prone. So it won't really matter except on Connie's turn. So these are with advantage with them all. 23 is going to hit. Let's see if a crit. No. 11. 29. Last mole. 16 would miss. With advantage does miss as well. Okay, the knight. 2 more back at Connie. Sensing she's very bloodied. 20 is going to hit. Okay, that would take her down irrespective. So Connie, once again, down. And the knight has 1 great sword attack left. He's going to try to hit Pharaoh with that. She is. 14 is going to miss. And Farah is going to try to impact the knight with 3 maul attacks. 18 would hit, except she's got this parry, which can add 2 to her 18, so that's a miss. That's a reaction. 2 mauls. 17 misses. 25 hits for 13. 16. Okay, let's see. So Connie needs death saves again. So that is a failure. We're going to take the success off. The knight's going to come around and 2 great swords at Farah. 13 will miss. 14 will miss. Now Farah wants to finish off the knight. 3 maul attacks. 12 will miss. 28 is 19. The knight had 16 hit points left. Okay, so a pretty close combat. The wizard and his compatriot, who turns out to be a 5th level cleric, is going to cast Cure Wounds and bring back our hero. And everyone cheers. Well done. There's wine and brandy flowing everywhere. Free food. So it's a pretty close encounter. You can see how getting the enemies prone before your people who don't have those abilities can attack is really helps. So it's kind of a tough situation though, because you want your 2024 to roll high and start, but you would want your other individuals in your team to roll high as well to beat the other players so that they could maybe parlay that into more. Maybe she could have, if it worked out differently, maybe she could have put the champion prone and also the knight's prone. But they still won the day. That's a pretty strong fight for 2 level 11s. It's a level 9, CR9, CR3, CR3, but they have won the day. So our 2024 champion and our 2014 older, maybe savvier, they've won, and the market has been saved. So that is the end of round 5. I'm sure I missed a couple rolls, or maybe more than a couple. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of con saves. So I would encourage you, if you are using a VTT that has macros or something similar, build in at least a con save modifier, because you will be rolling a ton of con saves with Topple. If anybody has that, God forbid 2 players have it. So anyway, this video went on longer than I thought. It's just some of it's just the way higher level combat goes. There's a lot more abilities, a lot more hit points, so things take longer. And the other thing is the addition of even more dice rolls has been slowing things down. But enough complaining. Let's call it a night. I'll check you guys later. Thanks.